On 1 second. Okay.
McKenzie, I know you want to be a coach when your career is done. I know that's kind of your role right now. So, as one of the coaches out on the field in that quarterback room, how are the guys looking so far during spring practice?
I mean, all four of them, they look really sharp. I mean, Hayden hasn't been taking much reps because he's kind of going into a coaching role too. But all of them are making improvements. They're all looking really good.
Is that going to be a tough decision for Coach Hype and Levy, just based on what you've seen? For someone to separate themselves in the next 2 weeks, or how typical do you think that decision is going to be to name the number one?
I think it's going to be very tough. I think all four guys are capable of, being the guy. I think they all can win games for us. But I think it's going to be, the guy that wins the locker room in that aspect, and the guy that gives us the best chance to win.
What are you trying to provide out there on the field and in the meeting rooms and all that?
Just game knowledge. I'm one of the guys in the QB room that's played the most snaps, and I don't think you can kind of simulate that kind of stuff. So I think I can provide some knowledge in that aspect, and just seeing the game, just giving them some tips. But I try to let them do their thing as well because I know they're here for a reason. They're very good players. So just give them as much help as I can without stepping on anybody's toes.
What have you learned about coaching throughout this process and kind of how you communicate with guys?
It's different, and you got to approach everybody in a different way because everybody has different personalities. Some guys you can harp on, some guys you gotta talk to in different ways. But I think you got to put in a lot of hours, and I'm not even like a full coach per se. The hours they put in is unreal. So, but it's been a good little jump start for sure.
What's it like working with Dylan, who obviously you were familiar with back in Hawaii, and maybe seeing him as a young guy and having him here? What's that been like?
It's been a lot of fun. He's like a little brother to me. Just seeing him grow. I mean, just in 10 practices in spring has been awesome. He's made a lot of improvement, and just his body, he's already put on about 10 pounds. So it's been fun to watch him grow.
People kind of describe him as a left-handed McKenzie Milton. Do you kind of see some of yourself when you watch him play?
Yeah, definitely. I would probably say he's further along than I was as a freshman in terms of throwing the ball and seeing defenses. So he's definitely got some work to do, but he's got his own little flair. He's Dylan Gabriel. He's not McKenzie Milton. So I think he's going to do his own thing, and I think he's going to do great.
How different do you see the game now, sort of stepping off the field, watching it from a different angle?
You definitely see it from a different perspective. I've been trying to sit on some defensive meetings with Coach Shannon and just kind of see how he sees the game. But, you kind of see everything. Being a QB, you only see from, like, this perspective. Being a coach, you see everything. So it's been cool. It's been different. And, I feel like I can kind of coach up everybody on the field in a sense. But, it's been a cool experience so far.
What's the update on your health? Where are you?
I'm about 2 months out of my last surgery. I'm able to weight bear about 75 pounds of pressure on my legs. So hopefully, I'll be walking in my brace probably by the end of April because I'll be able to fully bear my weight. But, I'm just taking it slow. I'm not trying to rush anything. Just want to be as good as possible. And whatever the doctors say, that's what I'm going to do.
What do you remember about the hit and everything that happened?
Everything kind of happened fast. I remember getting hit in the leg, and didn't fumble or anything. So I don't think I really felt it initially. But, when I looked up, I saw my leg kind of like dangling there. And then remember trainers coming out and the doctor replacing my knee, putting it back into place. And then, that's what I really remember. But, everything just kind of happened fast. But, I remember people praying over me too, which meant a lot. But, it was just a wild day.
When did you find out that there was a chance they may have had to amputate it?
I kind of had a feeling, because, I was rushing the surgery. I kind of had a feeling, but I didn't really find out until after, the surgery that was, a possibility. So, I had a feeling going in because why else would they be rushing me into surgery? But, thank God that, I was in the hands of some really good doctors in Tampa.
Can you talk a little bit about your aspirations of one day getting back out there on the field?
That's definitely a goal. I definitely feel like I have the chance to reach that goal, all things considered. This injury has been pretty much best case scenario with, You know, I only tore 2 out of the 4 ligaments that, you know, usually when you dislocate your knee, you tear everything. So that was a blessing in itself. And, you know, I mean, it's going to be a long, slow process, but, you know, I think all things considered, I'll make a full recovery and hopefully be back on the field.
How often do you think about it, and how much does it motivate you to get better from the injury?
You know, I've had a lot of injuries before, so I think all those kind of prepared me for this. And it's definitely something I think about, but it's not something that, you know, I'm thinking about every day. I'm just trying to take it day by day, get as strong as possible in every aspect of my body, not just my knee, upper body, you know, my core, everything, mentally. I think that's the most important thing, being mentally right when I come back. So it's not something that, you know, I'm trying to get ready tomorrow. You know, I'm just taking it day by day, just trying to be the best I can be each day.
Even though you're helping your teammates out there, does it, as a competitor, does it still bother you that you can't be out there with them in pads?
Yeah, 100%. You know, I get the itch to play. You know, that's just, and I think, you know, even when I'm done playing, whenever that is, you know, I'll get that itch. I'm sure coaches get that itch to play. But, you know, my cards I got right now, you know, that's not possible. So, but, you know, when that time comes, you know, I'll strap it up and give it my best shot.
I think you made it home.